Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. The boys, season 2, they're back. Yeah, wow, it feels like it's been a while since we watched the first season, and of course it has been not over a year, but the first, half year or something. The first season came out like about a year ago or something, I believe. And then we kind of jumped on that train a little bit late, but we very much enjoyed the first season. Like, it is just bonkers, it's crazy, and all of these crazy superheroes who are not acting the way that usual superheroes do. So I'm sure you guys know all about it. You've already watched this stuff, the first season and maybe the first 3 episodes as well. And speaking of those, we know that they dropped 3 episodes in one go, and we really want to get those reactions out to you guys as quickly as possible. But it is only me doing the editing, and it takes 6 to 8 hours or something to edit one of these reactions. So bear with us a little bit. We will get them out to you as quickly as possible. First episode today, then we do have something tomorrow, some family related stuff. But then at the start of next week, we will be watching episodes 2 and 3. And then, as I also just said, get them out to you as quickly as possible. And the last season kind of ended on a cliffhanger with Homelander saving Billy and then flying him to the house of someone who Billy thought was dead, and who many of us thought was dead until we got to the end of the season, and there were some weird clues and stuff, and we were not really in agreement at that time whether or not, I was like, no, she can't have done this to him. They loved each other, and why would she agree to this? But there's definitely some more there, so that's what I'm expecting for us to get into. And then the rest of the boys and Annie, they had an altercation with A-Train, and his heart kind of gave out, is what I gathered from that. So let's see if he's going to survive and what's going to happen to everybody involved in all of this shit that's going on in this crazy world. But do you have anything you want to get into before we start the episode?
Yes.
Yes.
For those of you who are new here, I am not very good with gore and like very explicit gore and very explicit sex or nudity. And that's just the way it goes. It's making me very uncomfortable. And I have seen from the little pre-texts on each episode that the gore is just going to be even worse.
Ramped up.
So when I look away from the screen, it's because it's uncomfortable and it's not going to change. So please spare your nasty comments. Thank you.
Yes. But with all the preliminaries out of the way, let's get into the episode. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up your copy of the episode with our footage. And we also have early reactions for some of the other shows that we are doing. It's probably not going to be this one because it comes out from week to week. So it's hard to do like reactions a week in advance or something like that. Either way, let's go. Oh yeah, and the first episode is called The Big Ride. Don't know what that entails, but do got some more adult content, graphic violence, and graphic language. Not as many warnings as some of the previous episodes, but
I think he's having a heart attack.
oh yes, Starlight stayed behind to and she died. Yep.
Hey, pal, I'm your father. Becca.
Kale salad?
Oh yeah.
I'm on page 134.
Whom exactly do your heroes report to?
Same person as always. Me.
Of course. So yeah, I'm thinking Giancarlo Esposito is going to have a bigger role in... Whoa! This season?
Oh, God.
This one. Best ever.
Why?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like noir.
Of course it's black noir. Oh.
Not a scratch. Oh?
Well, a scratch, but doesn't seem too bothered.
Oh, nasty.
Killing the super terrorist known as Naqib.
That guy didn't last long. The
Nope.
keep guy.
For a dear, dear old friend. Goodbye, brother. Thank you.
Such a fucking psychopath. You know, it's just a click or just this like quick switch, and then oh,
We're defended by your heroes. You stood among the best.
okay, so she's doing her part now.
It seems we hardly knew you.
God.
We confess.
So cheesy.
Two for $64.
Whoa.
Out of sight, never out of mind. Two for $64.
Yeah. Even the funeral is just all about fucking business.
Yeah.
Or a lot of it is.
We're more than just a team. We're a family, and we need to pull together like one.
Oh, Starlight. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, thank you. Really, I don't know where we would be without you.
I really want to know what happened in between like the ending of the last episode and then now.
I know that one.
Okay, so he's on life support. Still alive though.
Fuck you going.
No, I'm just getting you your Purell.
Get the shit with aloe and come right back.
Yeah, the aloe. It's really good. Keeps your skin smooth. Okay.
Smooth.
Aw.
This fall, we're Vought. Justice never looks so good.
Wow. That was
Yeah. Is she just committing or is she just
playing.
yeah? I'm guessing she's still like playing a role and just waiting for something to yeah.
You look like shit.
I know. Oh, here it is. Are you sure you can do this?
I have a choice.
I saw a really great picture of you at the Teen Choice Awards with,
Alden Ehrenreich.
They also kind of look alike a little bit, Alden and Huey.
Hey, get some sleep.
Sleep when I know you're safe.
Oh no, what happened?
You think this is fun?
Oh no.
You think water's supposed to be fun?
Oh no.
Try swimming in the Mariana Trench, you little fucking idiots. No, it's dark. It's cold.
No, look at the...
So alone.
What, it looked like he was peeing or?
Basically, yeah.
Mid-mail.
What
Eh?
was that?
Is he like secreting some sort of? Oh,
Hey, man.
the arrow.
Thanks.
Or Hawkeye.
I know you. You built me out. Why? Because even heroes need a hand once in a while. Come on.
This one might be a good guy, or
Or...
This franchise, especially Invisible Force 2, is...
Shut your trap, you dumb bat. Or else I'll bollock you.
you
But that's exactly what William Butcher
bollocks you.
murdered Vought Vice President Madeline Stillwell. And why was Madeline Stillwell's baby found safe
Oh.
in a yard 17 miles away?
It is a puzzle.
Baby survived. Did not see that coming. Does he feel any sort of remorse or? Oh. Don't drink it?
Alright.
Dude, why? Just smelling her mother's milk, yeah, sorry, but and tasting it, of course. And chucking the whole thing. For fuck's sake. Oh,
Homelander, hi.
she's still there?
Ashley!
I think I found a hero. Perfect candidate to replace Translucent.
Really?
So,
Brutal pull through the roof with millennials. Inclusion's a big priority to them right now.
Daredevil?
What happens if, I don't know, I do this? What made
Fuck,
you
dude.
ever allow a cripple into the 7? For fuck's sakes, Ashley, don't look at him, look at me. In no fucking way do you decide who goes in the 7. I decide.
Oh, he's so fucking scary. But man, Anthony Starr, he's such a good actor.
Whoop.
Sorry.
You a leg guy?
An arm, please, actually.
What the fuck?
400?
Dealing in body parts? Oh, his own body parts that he can.
Do you want me to saw or chop or
Whatever floats your boat, Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even feeling it.
Oh god.
That's some regeneration.
Yeah.
For an extra grand, I'll let you chop off my dick.
Excuse me?
where's the closest ATM?
That's a weird fetish, wanting to chop off other
Well-
people's body parts, or just
Well.
yeah. Okay.
There was something with the soup.
Yeah.
He went into a soup.
Frenchie, what'd he say?
I really wish I understood French right now. Hmm? Oh.
Soup. They smuggled in a soup? Yeah, that's
They
not
got
good.
paid to smuggle in a soup terrorist.
So who paid them?
Mm-hmm.
What about the term supervillain?
That sounds better to me. More exciting.
Thanks for letting me crash.
Oh god.
Got the bathroom.
He's just leaving
No need to apologize.
stuff everywhere. Be it drool or whatever that other thing was.
Oh shit, you scared.
Would you like a fresca?
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
I've seen that actress before.
And what are you, his therapist or something?
No, therapy's very destructive, actually. You could say I'm his teacher.
Carol really helped me, Dee.
No, thank you.
Help you get back into the 7.
Church of the Collective?
You fucking called.
No, I'm not stupid, okay?
Just been meeting with her.
I texted her, and then we met up, but we're getting some compound V.
They could be watching us right fucking now. If you're the fucking reason why I can't finish that Vermont country dollhouse, I will fucking end you.
You've been walking around for days like you want to kick my ass, so do it already.
God.
I can't be Lee Marvin, but I could be Harry Potter. Or, John Connor, or what's her name from the Hunger Games?
Katniss.
Yeah, the point is, I could be that person that nobody thinks is awesome, but it turns out they're kind of fucking awesome.
Gecko? Is that you?
What's the plan with this guy?
No, I work in Vought Tower at the labs on 67.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, he can manufacture maybe?
Yeah, working in the lab, so that's an in.
I can't get you.
You have to. Or I put this on Facebook tonight. Former teen star of Vought, Summertime Clubhouse, where he is an S&M hooker.
So that's an S&M hooker. Got it. Kind of feel bad for the guy.
You know who we are.
Holy shit. Your eyes are really fucking blue up close.
You are fun. We got work to do, so let's get back.
Is she gonna be the new member?
They just wanted me to meet you.
Who delivered the good news?
Oh, Mr.
Oh.
The big guy?
Wonderful.
Well, I think this is going great.
He was so mad.
It's a fucking coup from the inside.
Wait, what are you talking about? Ma'am, your nose.
What the fuck?
Who do you know who can do that?
No one! It's getting explode!
Look, I have a daughter.
Shit.
Maybe it's time I move on. How do you think your shareholders would feel about that?
No.
You are not our most valuable asset. That would be our confidential formula for compound V, which you, man-child that you are, released into the wild. Let me remind you. I believe you have a premiere of Tech Night Lives to go to.
All right, set him straight. Don't fuck with Gus.
Stan.
I know.
You could have tacos. What the hell?
What are you doing here?
I've come to see my son.
Where's Butcher? Damn it.
Fuck you.
Washing off the blood once again.
Wait, just hold on a second.
Come on, this is what we've been waiting for.
Fuck, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Fuckers down. Don't lie to me. Not again.
I'm not. Swear to God.
Okay. I think,
Butcher?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Easy does it, lads. Easy does it.
Where the fuck have you been?
Daddy's home.
Whew, alright. So that was the first episode of season 2, The Boys. Yeah, all the gore, all the blood and everything, and the violence, it's still there, very prevalent. I don't know if they've turned it up a notch from the last one, but I'm sure there's going to be way more of it. It's hard to beat the opening scene of season 1 with Robin. But the one with Reyna in this one, with her head fucking exploding like that. Whoa, did not see that coming. That was definitely one of those... like, did you even have time to turn away at all? Or
I don't
did you
know.
get all of it?
I don't know. I think I got all of it.
You got all of it, yeah. And then Huey had to wash off, blood and brains and all that. Once again, he's used to just standing over the sink and washing off blood by now, I'm sure. But it's still like a lot kind of happened in this one. We had a time jump from the last episode in season 1 because it didn't just pick up from like right there. And we did kind of call it a cliffhanger, but yeah, some time has passed. Homelander, he's just back, and he was trying to control everything about the Seven and who's gonna be in the Seven, what kind of slogans are we gonna use, and all of that. But then someone kind of put him in his place.
Yeah.
That was interesting to see. And we know that Giancarlo Esposito, he's just great at playing villains. And we know him especially from, as Gus from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And he's also in The Mandalorian. And he just shows us how much of a threat, or he can definitely play that. And the fact that no, this is not a superhero company. This is a pharmaceutical company. You are not our most important asset, not at all. In fact, we actually have to run around and clean up your fucking mess because you gave the Compound V to terrorists all over the world, and you're just mucking up all of this shit. So yeah, I would say there's a very real reason why Mr. Edgar, or Stan Edgar, why he hasn't gone up to the what was it, the 99th floor or something, and said hi to the other superheroes. And him putting in this new girl, what was her name? Stormfront, yeah, that's right. She's sassy. Holy shit!
I love her already.
Yeah,
but it's as you could see from the screens, like she was live streaming her
arrival there. Yeah,
and you could see like feminists and stuff like that. So she's definitely that side of it. And we also saw that they want diversity, and they want to listen to what their customers want. And right now it's all about diversity and inclusion and everything. So when the new one that's took over for Stillwell, I can't remember her name, but
Ashley,
yeah. When she took over and she presented, hey, let's hire a blind guy.
Yeah,
disabilities, that's really inclusion and everything. And then he just fucked it up and just kind of showed a bit of that side to her. And really I think it was also a bit of like a demonstration, like a demonstration of force. So she would be terrified and to do his bidding like at all times.
That's why he recommended her, is because he knows that he can control her and that she can be very timid. And he was, as mentioned, like he was really trying to show that now this is mine. I control this shit and I make the decisions. And if you don't do what I tell you, then I can pretty easily fuck you up because I'm Homelander. So he's still, using that and just threatening people left and right. But can't really threaten Mr. Edgar. And I don't think he's like, I really think this Stormfront is gonna give him, a little bit of some pushback. And I don't know what her power is. I'm guessing something with like creating storms and Stormfronts, and maybe she's
lightning, maybe.
Yeah, but how is she gonna stand up to Homelander? Like if he really gets fed up with her and decides to try and like fight her or something, is this gonna be one of those heroes who can maybe also give him some, like put up a fight there? Because so far he's just the most powerful one by far.
Well, we don't know for certain what she's capable of, as you said, but I do believe they have some sort of like a secret, a secret weapon against him. And I think because this was I'm afraid I might be spoiling something here from something we've been told from the comics at least.
Oh, so that thing,
perhaps they have a failsafe here,
Yeah.
And I don't know, of course, if it's Stormfront. I don't think it's her. I just think that she's going to poke him a lot. And he knows that it's Stan's decision, or like Mr. Edgar's decision. So he also knows that he's going to be really pressed at that, because he knows if he's doing anything to her, then it has repercussions, like severe repercussions. And as Stan also said, because, of course, Homelander is a narcissistic psychopath, so he wants to be able to control everything. He wants to know that he's the most valuable asset, and now he's been told he's not. And that means that was real, like that almost broke his self-confidence there. And you could hear it when he went out, like everything was ringing.
He's not a stable guy when it comes to up here.
No.
At all.
And you are kind of... and his ego was threatened a lot in this one. So, I'm really excited to see what's... Also then, because then he wanted to have I guess he wanted to feel a little bit of... want to feed his ego there. So that's why he went to see his son. Because you could definitely see that Becca did not want him there.
Not at all. But he just shows up and going to spend some quality time with his son. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but the fact that he is... I don't know how many knows about Becca and Homelander's son, and because Homelander figured out. But I have a feeling that in the next episode we're maybe gonna turn the clock back a little bit, and then we're gonna see just how the fuck Billy got out of this, because he showed up at the end and it was like, okay, you're wearing obviously new clothes and just ready to go at it again. But something must have happened, because last time we saw him, he was laying there on the grass in front of the house and seeing Becca and seeing the kid and everything.
And seeing Homelander just basically, taking taking the rights to his own property almost.
Yeah, claiming his family. Yeah. So mentally wise, he must have gone through the ringer there, and maybe he's been a prisoner of some sort, or maybe Homelander just fucking let him go, because I don't always know why Homelander does the way or does the things that Homelander does. But yeah, that's I'm thinking we're gonna get way more into this.
Yeah, because that's the way they introduce him. Of course, we saw everybody and basically followed up a little bit, not a lot, of course, but a little bit. Like, got told what happened, like pieces in between what happened. Especially from Huey, he was a big deal he played a big part in the exposition in this one, and his relationship with Annie, of course, and of course they also gave a bit of like foreshadowing what's gonna happen this season, and we also of course got everything explained, that if we were ever in doubt what happened in the last one, we got a lot of it explained, like it was Homelander actually who made these supervillains and smuggled out all this.
Oh yeah, if we forgot any of that, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So we just kind of picked up from that.
Yeah, setting up a lot of stuff. I think you're definitely right on that, and we're going to be dealing a lot with some of those, more of those super terrorists or super villains, as Homelander. He really wants them to just be called super villains because it's more exciting.
But I also think once again it's too, because a super terrorist, it sounds so scary to them, and then of course it's also very much scary. A pun or like a reflection of what's going on right now in like with terrorists and everything, because so terrorists, they almost seem evil and they seem almost invincible in a way, or like fanatics almost.
And like that they're hard to, you can't just wage war in the conventional way against terrorism. You can't, like, they're hiding and they'll strike from the shadows, they prey on fear. But saying a villain, that's more like that just immediately makes it more easy to handle, and it's more black and white and everything, because we got the heroes, superheroes, and we got the supervillains, and good and evil, and they clash, and hopefully good will win, and that's just way easier to deal with than getting into the whole minutiae of terrorists and
But I thought we were gonna see more of that, terrorist from the last one, the Keep, I think he was called.
They set him up, but
nope, he was just out.
Took him out at the very beginning of this episode, or Black Noir took him out, and I was very afraid that he was gonna do something to the kid, but of course he's a weirdo, so he just started picking up a doll and just playing with that a little bit and making it bow and then walking out the door. But he's hard to kill as well, very hard to kill, because Nakeeb, he did his whole blow up thing, and he only got scarred, sort of. It did look like he got some serious burns, but I don't know if he can regenerate, or maybe he's just scarred all over his entire body, and that's why he's always wearing the black suit.
Oh, that's a bit Deadpool-like.
That's a bit Deadpool-like, yeah. We did get some new superheroes in this one, or new supes, who kind of, they remind us of other superheroes that we've seen in DC and Marvel. So yeah, definitely some Deadpool vibes there, even though Black Noir, he's not a new superhero. It's just we still don't know much about him. And then we also got the Eagle Eye Arrow, Eagle the Arrow guy or something. Sorry, I can't remember.
Eagle the Archer.
Eagle the Archer, yeah, sorry. Eagle the Arrow guy. Wow.
And we got introduced to this. It's I don't know if it's built on like Scientology, but I think it might have been like a Scientology kind of thing.
Yes. When they were like trying to help the deep and what was she saying? Like it's like therapy that is extremely destructive. How? Why? Okay, interesting. And I don't know if you recognize the actress. I'm pretty sure.
I did, but I can't remember where I saw it. Just
In Friends, or that's where I always remember her from. Is she plays Susan, who's with Carol in Friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's her. Plus, she was also in Breaking Bad. So there's
okay.
Yeah. Either way, that's an interesting situation as well with the Deep, because he's still troubled as fuck and drinking and low self-esteem, but he really wants to get back into the Seven, and that's how they kind of convinced him maybe there at the end is, oh, we can get you back into the Seven and restore your honor or whatever, I guess. And then we got, you mentioned him earlier, the blind guy who was kind of a daredevil sort of hero, but Homelander was having fucking none of that. He just bopped him on the head and he just started bleeding profusely out of the ears, and yeah, that was kind of graphic as well. But I feel bad for that guy, because he may have, like, I'm sure there are a lot of these superpowered individuals who really, they want to do good. But they maybe don't get the chance to do so, and the absolute most powerful ones, they are the corrupted ones as well. So it's it's difficult.
And then of course we had an introduction to a new villain. That guy with
that's telekinesis kind of powers, or maybe it's sort of a Magneto type thing where he can move metal or just some sort of material. He picked up that boat, at least, and threw it at that guy. So now there's a super villain running around in the city, and they kind of have to find him as well. And Mother's Milk, he was able to get a description from that very short video, which is impressive. And he was only 165 centimeters or something. I remember him saying, like, hey, another short guy, cool. Sorry. Or maybe it's a woman, because we couldn't really see a face. Just got the height and the clothes, and either way, they set up a lot of stuff, and I think we're in for another crazy ride in this season. It's already crazy as fuck, and also that scene with what was his name, the guy who can just chop off and regrow limbs and everything. That was
Gecko.
Yeah, that was interesting as well. And S&M hooker.
Yeah, and I said something. I remember I said something when I saw it, and what I'm thinking when I see stuff like this, someone who gets so clearly off on chopping off other people's limbs, I can't not help but think that guy is a potential murderer.
Oh yes, definitely.
Torture or whatever, because you were clearly getting off on it.
Yeah. If that gives you some sort of satisfaction, chopping off limbs or just hurting people like that, even though it's consensual as it was in this case, dude, yeah, fuck, you have problems, and that's sort of scary and maybe a murderer in the making, or at least.
I'm sorry, we're probably not meant to think about it that much, but I just can't help but thinking about it.
Yeah, there's enough bad shit going on in this world, so like, why it enables some of these types as well? But hey, it's apparently it's a thing. Like, he's running around and he's been doing this for a while. Like, it seems like he was just used to it, and he knows what to say. Like, you can chop off my penis if you want. Like,
yeah, it's and we also learned he was a lab rat. Like, they chopped off his limbs.
Yeah.
To do experiments on them, possibly.
Yeah. So let's hope that he can get some of this Compound V, and that he can get it to Annie. But now it seems like the whole relationship between Annie and Huey it's
strained, but it has been.
It has been for a while, yeah. Ever since she found out that he was lying, and it's hard to rebuild that trust. And when he's so clearly lying again here now, and she can hear it, then yeah, that's not gonna do wonders for building up the trust once again.
No, but you you can just see it and you can feel it, just how much he cares for her. And it hurts so much because, of course, he does not want anything to happen to her. And what Mother's Milk told him, it got to him that, hey, she's getting into this. She's getting deeper and deeper into this, and you can't save her. You can't do anything. You only gonna make it worse if you keep on,
contacting her.
And yeah, it's so sad because we also saw with Starlight or Annie that she really wants to bring down Vought as well, and she really wants to do good. And
yeah, so much so that she's willing to just play this part.
Exactly.
And she's playing it pretty well, I would say, and just leaning 100% into all the cheese and everything she has to do and movie deals. Yeah, but she's not happy about it, as we saw in the cat where she kind of broke that screen. It's just something she has to suffer through.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's suffering a lot every day doing that and holding hands with Homelander and just being around him. Fuck, that's some trying shit right there.
But you could also see from the montage that she was when she took off like her hair and her clothes and her makeup and everything, it felt like she was just not, like, of course she was playing along, but it was just like she didn't like to dress up. And
no, of course not.
It's tough on her for sure.
But do you have anything else you want to add to this one?
I think so.
Fair enough. It's just good to be back. Good to see all the characters, and of course Mother's Milk and Frenchie and Kimiko as well. Nice to see them. We didn't get that much with like Frenchie and Kimiko, for example.
But I think
their relationship, that was something that I found very interesting in the last season, at least.
Definitely, and I just, as you said, once I saw him, I was just like, yeah, I love Frenchie, but it's like I don't know what happened, but it's like he spoke more in this episode than he did in the whole season, the first season combined almost.
He did, yeah, maybe.
And I don't know why, but it felt like his French accent was bumped up a notch, or maybe it was just like
maybe it's just because we haven't seen this in a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. And then Mother's Milk is still like, he's a big threatening guy, but then he's got this very, very soft side to him, and he's sitting and he's like fixing up a dollhouse, and he just wants to get back to his freaking family.
He's possibly making that dollhouse for his daughter, but something tells me that when he gets back with the dollhouse, she's too old for that.
Ah, so yeah, even more heartbreak there. So yeah, okay, we'll see what happens. Either way, that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Boys Season 2, Episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.